In October 2021, the Chuddlemen, Ross, Bryan, and Sam, convened at a cabin in the woods to start a podcast. Deep in the basement, they discovered the Goo Book. Unfortunately, they had made the mistake of muttering the incantation inside. Now cast into the Chuddleverse and trapped in a time loop, they are the crypt keepers of the Goo Gods, forced to ask and answer the same questions about a different horror movie every episode. This episode, they are chuddling.
Inside.
Sup, and welcome to another meeting of Chuddle the Pod. As crypt keepers of the Goo Gods, it is our duty to determine which movies belong in the Chuddle Club Crypt. If you have not seen this movie, we begin with our version of a trailer before we get into spoilers. And we have gathered in the Chuddle Club Crypt this episode to pay tribute to Ugat Malu, the Goo God of Gore. I am Sam, I am here. Ross, you are Ross, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, he is here. Doesn't sound too... He sounds like he's in
okay,
pain,
Ross?
but that's okay.
I mean,
got a scissor in yet or something?
I gotta...
Inside?
Inside?
Hi, I'm Bryan.
Hey, there he is. We're all here. Full Chuddle.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to discuss Inside. As previously mentioned, title of the episode.
Yep.
There you go. The French one, the original. But before we do that, we're going to take this moment to thank our patrons, the acolytes of the Chuddleverse. Your sacrifice gives us life, and we thank your beautiful souls.
Thank you.
Membership is only $3. Another way to support the show is spreading the Goo word, telling your friends, rating, reviewing, sharing, all that fun stuff, commenting on things, whatever, it all helps. Thank you for listening. With all club members present, the acolytes avowed and the collection plate passed, it's time to crack open the Goo Book and officially begin tonight's meeting. Chuddle Redefined.
Give me that goo. Oh yeah.
All right, our log line for Inside 2007.
Mm-hmm.
I should know that. Thank you.
It is. Yep.
It is. You got that right.
I did. Thank you. 4 months after the death of her husband, a woman on the brink of motherhood is tormented in her home by a strange woman who wants her unborn baby.
Yeah. I think that's a fair shake.
Sure. I'd maybe even cut off the who wants her unborn baby part and put tormented her in her home by a strange woman.
Stranger woman.
Yep. Perfect. Precisely. That is what happens. That is what we get.
Taglines, we got 2. 1, terror comes calling.
Did it impress you much?
No, it did not. It doesn't look like Brad Pitt either.
You don't have the
I mean, I have it. If it's
somewhere. And then the second one we have is don't let her inside. ...
That don't impress me much.
There we go.
I like that one. I mean, it's better than the first one.
Okay. Here, say the first one again.
No.
Maybe I didn't like the second one. Maybe that one didn't impress me. I mean, obviously, don't let her inside. It's not like she let this woman.
No, that's right. She does not.
It'd be
Spoiler.
like, you're fucked if this woman gets inside.
I find it really funny that the tagline is a spoiler to the plot. I find that kind of funny. Don't let her inside.
Well, why do you think that's a spoiler?
You don't know who the stranger is. Well, I mean, I guess until obviously
you don't know it's a her. I mean,
you know it's a her pretty quickly once you know that there's somebody outside. It's all right. Moving on.
Fine.
Who made this thing?
Who did it? Practice your French. We should have Ross do it.
Who forged this tribute to the Goo Gods?
Oh, that I see what you're trying to do. See, I had to go over at my fucking little button pressy thing.
Who forged this tribute for the Goo Gods?
All right. This one was written and directed by Julien Maury and Alexandre Bustillo. Wrote and directed, like I said, these two. Then it has some actors and actresses. Alison Paradis as Sarah. We have Beatrice Dalle as La Femme. I mean, that's pretty much our main two. We have Francois Regis Marchazon as Jean-Pierre, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Good. Okay. Leave it there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's fine.
All right. You know these people from anything?
No, not at all.
And I kind of just briefly went over to their IMDb's, and I'm not up on my French films, so
that's fair.
And there's nothing that looks like
neither.
else that really like crossed the gap that I would.
Nothing you've heard of that you can say, oh yeah, I've heard of this. This is another horror movie. That's fine.
Is it?
I would like to know who this horror is for. Okay, we are paying tribute to Ugat Malou, the Goo God of Gore, with the holy modifier of extreme on this one. Extreme. Quite preparing the gods gave us.
The first time Ugat comes around, he's like, just give it to me.
Just give me a lot of
extreme.
Right?
That's fun.
It is. So, does this movie appease any other gods, carry on it, other modifiers? Basically, what other subgenres, if any? Home invasion.
Home invasion.
Yeah, it's definitely home invasion.
Yeah. Kind of a revenge type thing.
Misguided if that person thinks it's revenge, but like
typically a revenge movie follows the person getting revenge and they are the hero.
Yes. Revenge horror from the opposite side. Yeah.
I don't think there's much else. I mean, it's big
I
home
think
invasion.
That's fun.
Is kind of, I'd say
that would be the other big one.
Thing.
Yeah. What's the best way to watch this one?
I mean,
playing it safe would be alone or with other heads. It just depends on, like, I don't know if this would be a party movie because you really got to have to.
I would not put this on at a party.
For what?
Not until I wanted it to end.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like you need to have like a general consensus waiver at a party before you. It's like, all right, guys. So
at this point in my life, I would not put this on at a party. When we all lived together, I could have seen this being put on at a party, even though I hadn't seen it.
We totally would have had
now.
this on. This would have played between some really weird shit. We honestly had a lot of porn playing at our parties.
We did.
It was always just on in the background.
But always at double speed because it's funnier that way.
Yeah, man. Come on, dude. Our parties rocked. And then we would show inside.
Is there anything?
I would say this almost kind of works, I would think, in a weird bar setting.
Weird bar setting. The weirdest bar.
The best way to watch this, I think, is like you're going in for an extreme horror movie. So just whatever that means to you for watching that movie.
Whatever your wubby needs to be, just have that.
Whether you want to do it alone in the dark, in the day, on a Sunday morning with a couple good friends. But it'll be an experience. What should you know, if anything, before you see this movie? I don't think you need to. It's a new French extremity.
That's the most important thing to know. And then if you understand that, you'll get it. But I'd say even on that, that's it.
Is it for beginners?
No. Yeah, I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
Trigger warnings.
All right, guys. Does inside have any trigger warnings?
Yeah. I mean, like, just pregnancy, just the overarching pregnancy.
Yes.
If you are sketched out by pregnancy, this is going to affect you in a whole different ways. If you're pregnant, this may affect you in a bunch of different ways. You know what I mean? Like,
abuse against women, all sorts of. Like, Ugat Malou is pleased with this. We already mentioned this is his movie. It's extreme.
Yes,
so
Ugat Malou is absolutely pleased.
So in all those regards to the things we're talking about, there's blood and gore involved.
And it's just, its aim is to, I would say, disturb So
Yeah.
even if it's not necessarily a full on, like, I don't know that I have a trigger warning for something specific. It's trying to get under your skin.
It tries.
Be ready for that.
It tries real hard.
Something's rotten in Denmark.
Something's rotten in here.
What does that smell?
Do you remember if you smelled anything funny?
Ugh, it's that smell again.
Obviously, it arrived spoiled.
It isn't good. It's spoiled.
Getting into our spoilers. You've been warned.
Yay.
The
You've been
baby
warned, thank
did it.
God. It was the baby all
It was the baby the whole time.
Starting with IMDb behind the scenes. There weren't many. I may have kept them all. I'm not positive. Here we are. The movie was shot in chronological order. Whoa.
Which makes sense, especially how the characters and the entire house gets progressively more fucked up as the movie goes on.
House sure does. I guess the characters do too, but thinking about shooting it. Anyway, it didn't have a proper theatrical release in Spain until 2020.
Ooh.
It was shown there twice prior, for 3 days in 2012 and for 2 days in 2016. Due to the film's extreme violent content, the movie is completely banned in Germany. Even the cut SPIO/JK rated DVD was confiscated because of, quote, glorification of violence.
Huh.
In the scene where the three policemen check on Sarah, you can see the house number is 666.
Oh.
That's fun.
That's a fun little, yeah.
At a certain point, Sarah makes a perforation on the front of her neck with a sharp stick nearby. This is known as a tracheotomy, and it's done to relieve an obstruction of breathing. A hole is created through the front of the neck and into the windpipe trachea. I think I left that because when I first watched it, I was like, is she going to kill herself now? Why is she doing this? I didn't
quite realize that her windpipe was crushed enough
Yeah.
to constitute a tracheotomy.
Same.
Because I literally, I thought she was committing suicide. I was like, oh,
Same.
okay, yeah.
And then she gets the duct tape. Jesus. All right.
The sounds, by the way, top-notch Foley artists.
Oh, yeah.
Just the gurgles, the pops, the schlops.
Last one. La Femme frequently smokes during her attack on Sarah. Doctors warn against mothers smoking while pregnant or around infants, so La Femme demonstrates she is not prepared to take on the responsibilities of motherhood.
That's the limit. Smoking.
Yeah, that's
Smoking is the only reason why she's not prepared to take care of a child. All right, fair enough.
Seems right to me. And that's it. That's our MDB behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's wild that it didn't get play in Spain until 2020.
Yeah.
13 years after the fact.
It's still banned in Germany. And they're German. They're crazy over there, those Germans. Uga Malou demands to know why we chose this offering.
Because if you want a gore, you get it.
Yeah. You had us choose extreme gore, Uga Malou.
Mm-hmm.
I had wanted to see this movie. It had been on my list. It's also, I have like a scratch off 100 movie poster, and it's one of the movies on there. So it seemed like,
why not?
Now was the right time.
Mm-hmm.
What we said is what Bryan is thinking. What they said.
I did really enjoy the fact that I didn't know which one it was. So I was like, hey, is it the American pregnant lady or the French pregnant lady? And you're like, the French one.
The French one. All right. It's time to stick our hands in the goo buckets.
All right. My hand is in there.
I like this one.
Do you like your hand in there? Feels good?
Yeah,
Feels
it does
good to
feel
get
good.
inside.
Oh.
Hey, I was waiting for it.
All right. The reason we're sticking our hands in this goo bucket is we're all about to pull them out and see who gives our explanation of this movie. So the goo, finally, good. It dripped off my hands. It looks like it's slipping a little bit off of Sam's and Ross's hands. I don't understand. It's coming off both of them, but it just plopped all the way off of Ross's, and it's just like gooing all the way back up to Sam's hand.
Whoa.
It did like a little drop, and then it came back up and
It's
jumped
that
back
funny
on your
feeling
hand.
goo. I like it though.
Yeah.
All right.
It heard you.
Yes. Okay.
On the inside.
French movie, new French extremity. So that means, it's going to push limits, be gratuitous in its violence, all that stuff. Starts off with a car accident. There's a pregnant woman and her husband. Then it's 4 months later. She's alive. Husband's died. Baby made it as well. The next day is Christmas. They're going to induce labor if she hasn't gone into labor naturally before that morning. Her boss is going to pick her up in the morning. Her mom's trying to like be comforting and be with her, but she doesn't want anything to do with her mom and keeps calling her by her first name. So she goes home. Gonna be her last night for Christmas Day and having the kid. But stranger appears, knocks on the door, comes around to the window. Some lady smoking a cigarette, wants inside. Our main lady, the pregnant lady, Sarah, calls the cops. Cops come, look around. Hey, don't worry. Everything's fine. I'm sure she won't come back. They leave, but it turns out the lady's already inside. So, various creepy moments. Yeah.
Oh, I just love the fact that they're searching the grounds and the house for this woman who may or may not be there. While doing so, just leaving the front door completely wide open.
So they... Oh, shoot. Where was I?
She's inside, but they were outside.
She's inside now.
Oh, she's inside now. So various creepy things happen. Our main lady goes to sleep. Creepy lady finds some scissors and a jar of alcohol, dips the scissors in the alcohol, opens the scissors and starts poking one end into the belly button of our sleeping pregnant lady. She wakes up, gets her face slashed, tangle ensues. They go to the bathroom. She hides in the bathroom. Let's see what happens next. I think her boss shows up.
Yeah.
She thinks
then her mom.
The boss thinks that this scary attacking lady is Sarah's mom. So they're chatting for a minute, but then the mom actually shows up. The mom goes upstairs to get Sarah out of the bathroom, but she thinks it's the bad lady, so she stabs her mom in the neck with a sewing needle, I think, a knitting needle.
Of course she does. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
Jean-Pierre goes and is like, what's happening? What's happening? And then he gets stabbed and he gets messed up and eventually killed by the lady. I think we're hiding in the bathroom again. We stab some holes in it this time. Then her her hand gets stabbed into the wall with a pair of scissors because another police crew have come back to check back up on things. They have a perp with them. One guy goes in. They hear a gunshot because I think that cop... No, two guys go in. One's like... First, they realize she's not pregnant. They talk to the bad lady, and then they appear to go away, but come back and they're like, "Oh, what are you gonna name your son? Stay down here. We're going up there." So they go. One goes up, starts freeing her, but then they entangle. Gunshots. So the cop in the car takes the perp, puts him on the French perp leash that you walk your suspects around on when they're arrested.
You gotta walk your perps.
But anyway, the two cops inside are now dead, so these guys go inside. More shenanigans are happening around.
Shenanigans indeed. This movie has fucking shenanigans. That was the alternate title.
Our lady is upstairs, seems to be getting herself free. Downstairs, cop gets shot, I think, with maybe like a beanbag gun is what that double-barreled thing was, or some sort of non-lethal gun, because it's the one he gave the perp, and then he ends up popping back up later with his eyes all messed up. Anyway, he goes down. I think that's also when the perp gets it. We're ultimately leading up to this battle between our main lady, the pregnant lady, and the bad lady. She ends up, tooling up, getting all exciting. She's going to do stuff. It seems like bad lady gets better of her, goes to light a cigarette. She grabs some sort of aerosol spray, sprays the thing, and torches bad lady's face. We think she's finally safe, but bad lady ends up getting her on the stairs, gets those scissors back, goes back in through the belly button, cuts her stomach open, takes the baby out. and goes and sits in a very coolly, atmospherically lit rocking chair with her burnt up face and the baby.
Mm-hmm.
The end.
In her defense, though, the baby was stuck. I'm just saying.
Was it?
Yeah, she goes, the baby, it's stuck. And she goes, all right.
Oh, okay.
In her defense.
Well,
in her defense.
Interesting. Oh, great. I love that,
Thank
Sam.
you.
Good job.
Do we glaze over Zombie Cop at the
Well,
end
we're
of
going to
that?
be talking about the movie more. So that was just to
Zombie
get
Cop.
us.
Okay.
Yeah. Any scenes you want to bring up, feel free to bring those up. But yes, no,
Right,
that was
we
great.
still have
Good
a lot
job.
to talk about.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Premise. What do we think? I guess the premise to me really is just like a pregnant woman has a woman trying to get in her house
get to her.
She's
in her
attacking
own
her
house.
for some unknown reason.
Yeah.
I think the premise is really interesting because it's like having her pregnant and having her like in labor while this is going on adds just a completely different level of stress and anxiety on top of the anxiety of already watching like a home invasion movie. You know what I mean? I thought was kind of an interesting like add-on where I was like, oh, okay, this is a double dose.
Yeah, normally if you told me this premise, I'd be like, I'm not watching that fucking movie.
That's the thing. I didn't know when to bring this up with you because I know how you feel about home invasion and typically them being more mean-spirited or anything like that. How did you feel?
It didn't bother me. I think because it wasn't someone coming in just to torture you. Which would be more French kind of, but like someone coming in just like, haha, I'm a killer and I'm going to kill you and cut you up and torture you, blah, blah, blah.
A real wonky little killer lady.
She's just like, she clearly had a purpose. We didn't know what it was right away, but like, she's, it just had more intrigue to me maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we'll see where the conversation takes us. I think I liked this movie.
Yeah.
I haven't rated it yet. But what's interesting is I don't really like new French extremity films or home invasion films.
Right.
Yeah. Which I think it's weird because I almost feel like it's not like they cancel each other out in this movie, but it's like in a home invasion film, for the most part, there are some key gore or like key violent scenes. And because of, in certain cases, the lack thereof, it grounds it and makes it more realistic when you see that violence. And I think with a French extreme movie is that there is so much violence going on in this movie that like I wasn't as creeped out about the home invasion aspect of it because it's just a copious amount of violence. And once it starts, it just continues to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It does that.
Yeah.
Filmmaking, technical, anything about that you'd like to touch on? I thought some of the shots were really cool, but in general, nothing really stood out to me. The rain in the beginning of the car with the cars reminded me of 28 Days Later.
I'd say, since we're talking about the filmmaking aspect, how did you all feel about baby shot inside the womb?
Baby
shots?
vision? Well,
Baby
I mean, it's
vision.
the first movie I've ever seen.
Fetus vision.
Fetus POV of a car crash. I mean, I can't say I've seen that anywhere else.
Because it cracked me up.
Did it? It did not crack me up.
Yes. Baby being like, ooh, and doing things.
No, not at all.
I'm like,
no, I think it's
like, this is fucking ridiculous.
It added to the stress for me significantly.
Oh, that's hilarious.
No,
I couldn't take this movie seriously. That's where I'm kind of
it's weird.
I could.
Sam, like my heart was like, oh no, this is affecting the baby. But my brain, because the CGI was so bad that I was sitting there going like, and then everything else is so practical and in practical effects is that when you have this like CGI fucking fetus baby, it to me, I was like, oh man, my heart's like, oh man, I really feel bad for this woman right now. This is terrible. But I was like, this is so awkwardly made that there were moments where like he's doing the Power Ranger like fist bump and I'm just like, oh no. Like I shouldn't be grinning at this, but I am, and it's really bad.
It just it would have been more effective not having those for me. I'm like, I don't need to see what's going inside the womb to feel for the baby or whatever whatever you're trying to do is taking me out of it in these moments.
I would have almost preferred, to be totally honest with you, because in the title sequence we see like a little bit of the CGI baby, but then we also see like sonograms of like the baby and stuff like that. If they had done some weird editing thing that like had like a shaky cam sonogram, you know, something weird that like it's something that is visually real versus like the CGI, I feel like I would have been more like freaked out by it, if that makes sense.
Sure. Because the CGI, like I understand you said bad CGI, it's whatever. That's not even what bothered me of it. It's just like it felt so, I don't know. I guess what out of place it felt. You
don't want baby vision,
I don't want baby vision. I don't want, or even fetus vision, whatever it is, whatever vision this is, don't need it. I think for me to live in the moment and just, I guess, imagining how bad it is going on inside that womb is more effective. Is worse than seeing a thing, a CGI thing.
So no CGI fetus fisheye.
Give me the cut. I mean, I will say this movie comes in at
the
like
fetus cut?
the fetus list cut. cut the fetus out of this. Oh jeez.
It's the whole point of the movie.
Yes, exactly. But this movie comes in at like 122, which I did like that. Thank you for giving us something nice, you know, and quick
It's
in and out there. But
the point is a pair of scissors, but it
so the first time I saw it, like
that
the very first time in the car accident was actually the only time that it like kind of took me out, and then I'm like, okay, I guess we're getting this. And it was actually on my second watch where I was like, oh wow, complete opposite. I was like, this is really effective, like, because you're hearing like the palpitating extra faster, like you're also hearing all the stuff in the fetus at that time.
Yes. Again, Foley artist, A+ on this. Like the sound and the sound effects.
How can you agree with both me and Bryan when we feel opposite?
Because that's what Ross does.
The audio was great. Yeah. No, the audio was great. Even if the visuals weren't there, the audio was great.
I love you, Sam. Thank you.
But yeah, it didn't take me out of it at all. I found it very effective.
I think it is for most people.
But it did. I guess when it's first introduced and I'm kind of getting used to it, but it's one of those things you got to kind of decide whether or not you're accepting. And I guess I did.
Yeah.
That's where your suspenders of belief were, you know, jostled.
Well, speaking of suspenders, that's next up. So aside from the fetus thing, was there anything that tugged your suspenders? I got a big one. I don't understand why the cop that got shot with whatever
turned into a zombie
and started hitting her with his nightstick and stuff. Like, why?
Screaming.
What was his deal? What happened? Yeah,
was he?
They slipped completely off for me because he's the one who got shot in the temple, which I thought was a real gun. You know what I mean? Like, I'm assuming. I guess you're right. It was probably the beanbag.
It was whatever gun he gave the perp and showed him how to use, and had those giant barrels.
Yeah. I just thought it was like another weird brain damage thing. But after you have the perp have his weird brain damage thing, like this was like, I legitimately thought there was a supernatural element because he pops up and had like bloodshot eyes, started screaming and then beating the pregnant woman with a baton. And I was like, what the fuck?
I thought we were going into a supernatural route as well.
And then it wasn't, and I was so
and so on my second watch I was like, maybe I'll pick something up because it's so fast paced, there's a lot going on, maybe I missed something that would explain that.
Kind of in the same boat, because before that obviously the breaker's out, so they're just using a lot of that camera work is like flashlights and trying to figure out that dark room. So I thought I maybe had just missed something, but
I don't think I did.
He just went pure 28 days later, rage virus, blood eyes, shot eyes.
You guys you're not wrong. I was thinking about that scene, and because it's only quickish glimpses that you see of his face. For some reason in my head, I had that his like eyes got like fucking fucked up and he couldn't see, so he was just beating on whoever came near him. No, but I'm looking at a still of it right now and it just looks like bloodshot eyes with a big old head wound, so he does look full 28 days later zombie right now. Like it's insane.
Right. Yeah. And I was like, what happened?
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point. I forgot about that, but
the only thing I can, maybe this non-lethal French weapon that you would, I don't know why you'd have a weapon that would turn people into rage zombies.
It's a French non-lethal
weapon. It's just what we do. We like the zombies.
Do you think he's...
What are they infected with?
No, I don't fucking know. I don't got a good explanation.
Literally the only other thing I could think of is that like he has like
French.
a horrible head concussion and has no idea where he's at and just doing stuff. But like even that to me doesn't explain it because like I said, the perp had that weird like
it could only be
lobotomized.
Maybe somehow he thought she was not the pregnant lady and was the
other
femme.
one.
Yeah.
But he purposely
hits her in the stomach with the nightstick. Dude, that one got me so good with the like...
Because then we get a goop flop out of her.
Yeah, the viscous, sort of pink, bloody...
mucus.
There's plenty of that. I mean, that is... But yeah, it's crazy. So maybe he got so messed up that at this point, he's like, fuck it, I'm pissed at
everybody's
this
dying.
Lady for being pregnant because the other woman wants her so badly and put me in a... I don't know. I don't know. I've been trying to stretch it. I don't know.
So outside of that, I don't think I really have a suspender tug, but that one's pretty glaring. Like, to me, it really takes away from what otherwise everything else works for what it's doing. You know what I mean? They technically filmmaking, it may not have hit the right notes, but as far as the story and the pacing, you're never like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. I don't know. The only other one that kind of like not even really tugged it, but it was on my second watch that I realized it, is that after the mom and the editor or what, the friend, the worker boss guy gets murdered, is that she goes and like cleans everything up. And then the cops show up. But what I think is really weird is because it's extreme violent, like French violent stuff, there is so much copious blood everywhere. And in the time frame that it took her to clean it up, like that was like, how is this entire house at the bottom spotless by the time these cops show up? When there was like legitimate, like spray cans of blood up and down the stairs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. It never even registered for me. Tropes. We got home invasion trope, except this time I would say usually it's, what is it? The strangers because we can, or you got the Hush, who's just a serial killer, the funny games, just
found
some crazy, it's
all, a lot of home invasion seems to be, it's random happenstance and it could happen to you. This was very purposeful, which we only kind of learn.
Purposeful and revengeful.
Right.
but I guess
let's discuss the car accident then. I mean, if you want to talk about revengeful, what was the...
No, they don't even say how or
like,
what was the...
We don't know.
You never know. So you have no idea who caused the actual accident. I think this lady's a bit
crazy, if you ask me.
Yeah. So she loses her baby in this car accident. The woman who's pregnant is told that no one survived in the other car. You learn that through dialogue. So she has no idea this woman even like survived this accident. And then this woman just vows to just like, because she's also the nurse in the beginning of the movie.
She is.
So like,
that's what I don't think she is.
I don't think so.
Is she not?
No,
that's what
on my
I
second
thought,
watch.
But that was like, I don't think that is.
I was like, but it can't be. And then so on my second watch, I specifically looked and I was like, no, that's a different lady. So
a different lady.
It's just like a weird little scene.
Then I don't know. It just waits until she's about to like pop. Although how does she get that information?
Well, she could have been watching her. She's crazy. Her. She's been stalking her. I can.
Because she's in the photo that she blows up at the.
Yes.
Yeah.
My thing is, I don't think revenge is an appropriate term.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't think like how like it's not revengeful. It's like it's not like because especially we don't know the how the accident happened. If it was pure like crazy negligence on like someone's part that caused the accident to happen, that caused her to lose the baby, then you could play that line. But because there's no distinction of
because the accident's so aloof, you don't really know who caused.
Yeah, it doesn't show.
Right. I relent.
But for me, it's more when you call a movie a revenge movie, it's about your
that's
protagonist
part of
getting a justified revenge, and not
yes,
about
there's
an
a
antagonist
catharsis with
taking
that
out
revenge.
right.
As opposed to feeling crap
figured,
at the end.
Oh, no, totally. I just feel like, I guess from her perspective is that like, you caused me to lose my baby, so I'm going to take yours.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. Where were we? Tropes, home invasion. There's not a lot else.
Gore tropes. There's a lot of gore. It's on the gore tropes.
Yeah, I got them. I think I got it all. I tried. All right, opening. We got the baby in a womb with the voiceover. I'm so happy to have you inside me. You'll always be mine, or something. Baby slams, blood, car crash. It's rainy. There's a bloody pregnant woman. She comes to. She looks at her bloody partner. He appears dead. 4 months later, we find out he is. She's alive. Baby inside her. That's our opening.
Yeah.
Did this do much for you? Were you like, all right, let's see where this goes? Were you like,
again, I've never seen a POV of a fetus get into a car accident before, so I was like, I'll give credit where credit. I've just never seen that, so I was like, okay, this is where we're starting, and it happens within the first like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's this weird, like, we don't even get like a build up of who these characters are. We just immediately get the car crash, which is I don't know, like I not a disattachment to the characters, but like I kind of had to like really kind of invest in what was going on because there wasn't like any kind of character buildup before the accident. You know what I mean? So it's just more just like one line of dialogue and then just into it.
Sure. Yeah. I don't think it's about that. And that line of dialogue you find out is from La Femme, not our couple.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the POV that you think is from this woman is actually from La Femme.
Right. The whole reason she was doing this.
So we get to see two different
fetuses.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess the one we saw died.
Yeah,
died.
That first one died, and then we saw the other more resilient one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very resilient.
Very resilient.
Very. Energizer Bunny kind of resiliency.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, that's our opening, and then it kind of goes from there, and, you know,
it does what it does,
and the night starts. Character choices. So it's pretty much all revolving on our main girl, pregnant, lost her husband, widowed, seems very depressed. Really, she doesn't get much character development once we do meet her, because it's just like, oh, we showed you her husband died and she's pregnant with this baby. So now she's depressed, and then things kind of start happening.
Yeah.
I don't know if I thought it was pretty clever when she picked up the aerosol to spray her. I liked when she put the knife on the end of the pole and got all like, all right, I'm going to take her on. But as far as character choices, that's really all I have to say there. It's kind of just doing your best.
I mean, like, I think, yeah, it is. It's like, I'm trying my best, the character. I mean, like, dude, I felt so bad when she fucking murdered her mom. Like, as ridiculous I feel as like the spurting blood out and stuff like that was.
I did too. Bryan thinks it's funny. Look at him laughing.
It was so
funny. Oh no, I mean, like
I
was like
when people commit matricide.
Well, no, it's this weird
favorite joke.
It's after the plunge goes out, and it's just like a Shogun assassin style, just viscerally spraying all over the walls. That I did, like, I hate the fact that I smiled a bunch during some of these gore scenes where I was like, that is a copious amount of blood. Like, that is way too, I like it, but I'm like, this is such a choice. This is such a choice.
Yeah.
I was like, no, you're going to kill your mom. You're going to kill your mom. Oh, you killed your mom.
I killed your mom.
Yeah, to me, it had that. Okay. I don't know if this is necessarily a spoiler or something about a different movie. It had the same feel as the coffee table for me. It just all felt kind of ridiculous.
Interesting.
I'm like, of course she's going to kill her mom. Of course this is going to happen. Of course I'm watching a French Extreme. It's going to all just be extreme. And it just felt, that's how it came off for me.
Now here's the thing. I don't table's like, All you had to do was one little thing, like
right, but it was like this idea.
I don't want to get into it, but my issues with the coffee table are much different.
I understand, but people talk like it's this. It keeps.
It's just new French extremity, so you were just
stupid things. Yeah.
Expect, of course, this is going to happen because it's. This type of movie.
As soon as the mom was like, I need to go figure out where's my daughter? I was like, oh, I know what's happening. We all know what's about to happen here. I'm like,
right.
Of course. And that being said, it doesn't mean I don't dislike any of it. It just didn't, I wasn't like, I don't think it affected me in the intended way.
Certainly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
I'm a little edgy boy.
Some of the violence is, for better choice of words, like outlandish. You know what I mean? And like, I'm not saying, but there was a few times where like the gore level, I'm not saying it hit as like high up as like Tokyo Gore Police, but there was some stuff in there that I kind of was just like, okay, this is.
I would say tonally it is nothing like Tokyo Gore Police.
I don't know, man. That melted face, like I don't know.
I mean,
like it was. I kind of chuckled
at the end when the piss chair comes in. You didn't think that was a little bit?
They're flying around on the amputated limbs.
Yeah. Although I did like La Femme though as a character. I thought like
talking about she's like a good villain. Yeah.
Unhinged psychotic was
I
awesome.
like when we'd hear like machine sounds of her, like they'd introduce these weird like mechanical noises and she'd kind of like move her head or grab her ear or something, it'd go away.
I will have to say, and I don't know if this kind of bleeds into tropes, is that I'm really fucking happy that after I think it was like the third murder, they stopped that insanely high pitched like screech musical stuff while she's murdering people. Like it happens.
It happens a couple times. It's jarring. That's the mechanical. Like, they do different versions of that throughout.
That's what Sam likes.
Yeah. And like, I think it was just the editor or whoever that guy, the first dude.
I wasn't commenting on the ones he was during the murders because those it is grating, but I guess I do kind of like those too because the whole thing's supposed to make you uncomfortable and unsettled. But no, that wasn't what I was commenting on specifically.
I understand. Yeah, makes sense. Thanks, guys.
Dialogue. Did any dialogue stand out to you? On my second watch, a couple lines did. Like when the doctor's like, go home for your last night of peace and quiet. And when her boss says something, she just wants to be alone on Christmas. And he's like, you won't be saying the same thing next Christmas. I was like, no, she will not.
The one that got me, which I thought was kind of a fun one, is I think she's still up in the bathroom and it's the two cops going down to turn the circuit breaker on. And when they get attacked, it's the perp that's like, lady, she's still in the house. And then dead silence was like, oh, that's fucked. I was like,
I did like that.
Especially
it's when the other cop,
I was like, oh,
yeah, no. After he gets taken out by whatever that rage virus gun is. And he's like, lady, she's still here. I like that. I also like that.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that bathroom actually got so bloody. You were talking about the excess of it. It got so bloody at one point. I was like, "Where's all this blood coming from?"
A lot of blood, but not a lot of passing out.
It's still. I guess it was just the tone of it. You know what I mean? It's not like spraying. Yeah. It's pumping. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah. No, none of that bothered me. I liked all the
real. Feels more real. Then all right, did anything surprise you? I can't believe I'm saying this because it seems so obvious, but I was surprised that the lady was doing it to get the baby because she was pregnant in the other car. I was like,
I guess I didn't see that.
I didn't see it coming, and it seems so obvious.
Oh, for sure. Well, it's you know that she wants the baby, but you don't know what the actual motive is. And when you realize it's so personal, it's so different than most other home invasion ones where it's like random acts of violence that like, or stalker stuff, you know what I mean? Where it's like, but I think it's that kind of like, when you realize that it is that fucking personal, it did kind of leave that like, oh, Oh no.
And I think we know it's personal right away rather than not being a random act of violence. And sort of as a differentiator between maybe why I was okay with this, because she's like, Sarah, let me in. And she's like, excuse me?
How do you know my name?
Yeah. So, at least it's like targeted in some way and not just.
Yes. Yeah.
Sam like
showed up.
Home invasion's targeted. I wonder if part of what maybe threw us off, and I was thinking about this too, was the fact that I did for a while think that nurse from the beginning was this woman.
Yes.
Yeah, because we don't see her for a while later.
Oh, okay. Is this just like a nurse that because she kind of didn't she kind of tell a story of some?
Yeah, about like how her baby died.
And the first one is awful. I was in labor for 14 hours.
So I was like, oh, okay. So maybe it might just be this woman. So I think that's what kind of also allowed me to, which maybe, I don't think that was their plan all along. I think that was a lost in translation thing with us, but confusing her. But yeah. I was surprised.
Sure. Any scares, jump scares work? I mean, it's not really a scary movie. It's a gory, extreme, like squirmy movie,
Yeah.
Its goal is to make you cover your eyes or look away or whatever.
Yeah. Any of the scenes where her arm is coming out of the bathroom hole in the door, because the entire time, like, you're gonna get stabbed. Oh no, lady, don't. Because like she does eventually get her hand impaled.
Oh, so you were just like waiting for it.
Yeah. Because it's like, oh shit, no.
I mean, yeah, there's certainly suspenseful moments, like we mentioned, when the door gets left open. We're there to know that, she's getting inside, so you're like kind of maybe building.
There's
on
that one shot when we first know she's inside where she like kind of appears behind her in the blackness, and then like. And
isn't that when she just like slowly backs away?
Yeah, until you can't see her anymore, and at that point, maybe again you're thinking, is this supernatural? Because like she appears to just be.
Maybe this is supernatural.
Backwards.
I mean, we have her. We have
maybe she did die.
Oh, and it's a ghost.
A vengeful ghost.
A vengeful,
baby
snatching vengeful ghost.
I like that better.
Right. I absolutely.
And that's how that guy became crazy and attacked her.
Like he got infected or some shit
into his
with
head,
something.
Dude.
And that's why she poses all like
right. We could
demon-y
make it that.
at the
Why
end.
not?
Yeah. I honestly did not expect the scissors in the belly button scene to happen that early. So when it did happen, I was like, oh fuck, oh no.
Both times that scene really got me when she comes in and dips it in and then is moving the scissors around, but when she starts poking the scissor in the belly button. So the first time almost all the squirmy stuff worked to its intent. The second time, that and again the belly at the end were the two that I was just like, yes, there's something about that. And I guess the sploosh from the cop's nightstick.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, that brings us to the gore/kills. We ready?
Yeah.
I think, like I said, I got it all. We got the blood after the car crash. When we first see them, the couple, they're all bloody and cut up.
Dead dad.
We got she has the baby born out of her mouth dream early in the movie when she starts vomiting milk. Not for emetophobes. The baby climbs out. Then we have belly button poke and face slash, because she also, when she wakes up, cuts her across the mouth with the skizzers. Mom needle neck, we've talked about plenty. I don't think we need to go on there. Jean-Pierre gets stabbed in the back of the knee. Then he gets a nice genital thrashing.
Oh, the dick shearing,
sticking it in and wiggling it about.
Oh God, he honestly, out of I think most of the deaths, he got it
the worst.
He got the worst.
He's just a nice guy who's just going to take his employee to like have labor on Christmas,
her baby delivered on Christmas, and then gets his legs done, his pecker completely gutted out.
The old pecker wrecker.
Doesn't he?
His face gets stabbed. Then she stabs his face. and
that
slits
was
his
so gross
throat.
with the fucking
Well, then
pillow.
we think he's done, but he's not done because then she puts the pillow over his face and stabs him even more through the pillow.
We forgot to mention animal death in our trigger warnings. The cat.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, shit.
So
this movie is just, I mean, it's New French Extremity. Like, it's hard to get all the triggers.
There's a lot of them.
So yeah, now he's dead. Then we have the cat neck break.
Yep.
Now we have her hand bleeding from holding the broken mirror because she punches the mirror. That actually has, I think it's a little bad CGI because when she punches it, it doesn't look real at first, and then it's not till it's broken that it seems real. Pregnant scissor hands. What does that mean? Oh, that's probably when she gets the scissor in her hand on the wall.
That was the actual other name of the movie, was Pregnant Scissor Hands.
First cop gets a needle in the eye and then in the neck. Oh, then it gets, taken out in the neck. Oh, the cop's head gets blown apart when she's talking to him in the bathroom. Oh, yeah. And left arm comes up and shoots. That is a really good special effect. It's a great headshot. That is one of the top best head explosions. Because it's like half of it is solid.
One of Sam's top head explosions in 2007.
You heard it here first.
That's right.
Add it to the list.
Then we get the scissor lobotomy when she puts it into the forehead of the perp, and then he takes it out and kind of tries to get her with it a little bit. He's trying.
See, isn't that so goofy? The tone of this movie feels so funny sometimes.
Yeah, it really does. That's why it's almost like not lampooning itself, but like there's certain words where I'm like, am I supposed to be laughing now? Because like I feel like I need to be laughing now.
I'm sorry. It's one of my favorite horror comedies.
No, it just Sam, it just means you're the most well-balanced out of the three of us.
Well, I mean, I thought we all understood there are different types of gore, but I guess not.
Oh, I understand.
It's interesting for someone that doesn't like find Terrifier movies to be funny or fun or silly to think this is.
Who? You. There's two. Me?
Yeah, don't you not think Terrifier gore is fun or silly? Because you don't like those movies?
I mean, it's silly. I don't know. I just don't care for... I don't know. I have a weird relationship with that silly little clown.
All right, fair enough. Scissor lobotomy. The lady... So that was actually a cool shot when we get our... Sarah's back in bed, but she's super bloody and her hair's behind her like it was when she was sleeping when she first gets attacked, but also all matted and bloody. The lady starts kissing her for some reason. She's playing dead, I guess, but she bites the lady's lip off. Somehow...
Is it a lip or a tongue?
It's like half of her lip, her bottom right or left half, I'm not sure. Then somehow they're fighting in the kitchen now because our pregnant lady holds up the needle to her belly. She's like, I'll kill the baby.
Do it.
And she snaps real quick, grabs the toaster and whips her with it and knocks her down to the ground, like breaks half her face.
Oh my God, that was so brutal and amazing. Where it was like, I'm going to do this. Whap! No, you're not. Fun.
Was it funny? Did you laugh?
No, it was more of an oof, but it was on the precipice of a laugh just because of how fucking just like a sack of meat she just drops. Because it has this whole buildup like, yeah! And then all of a sudden she just
clocks
her. Oh, ooh.
Mm-hmm. Then we get the cigarette face torch, which we talked about. That shot kind of bothers me. The CGI of the flame, especially the POV from like the flames coming at you. Like the flames pointed at the camera from it's the POV.
How would you feel if you were watching it in
torched.
3D?
I want to see this movie in 4D.
4D? Seats moving around, blood
splashing. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Inside in 4D.
I need 5D. I need to be in an ISO chamber, like a small womb, while experiencing this.
It shakes around.
You could just, Yes.
I'm gonna do it.
Now
I'm gonna
in
do it
fetus
in
vision.
60. Do you want to do 70, Sam?
Or
Or is that too extreme?
That's way too extreme.
You're just living it at that point. Too many.
Then we get the cop nightstick pregnant fluid plop. Cop gets stabbed in his side by that long
The old
stick
PFP.
knife.
No, PFF?
Yeah, PFP. Pregnant fluid plop.
Plop or flop.
No.
Plop. Yeah, PFP.
Plop.
Yeah, the mucus plug is now
Pregnant fluid plop.
gone.
Cop gets stabbed in his side. A scissor opens mama's stomach.
Mm-hmm.
She gets her stomach cut open from the belly button to the baby removed.
Cuts it.
Like you knew it was going to happen, but you're like, oh God. And I do. Okay. And it's such a weird that even in a extreme French horror movie, they had to put in, he's stuck this. So it's the only way to get the baby out is just to cut this woman's that like, I feel it was like almost giving this La Femme consent to do it, which I thought was equally just as insane.
That's interesting. I didn't take it that way.
What's funny is I don't think I ever noticed that. I just took it as this woman wants the baby and she wants it now. It's her baby and she wants it now.
I can see what you mean though, Ross. I just, for whatever reason, didn't take it that way. But I absolutely see what you mean as like it's almost consent.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm going to die anyways. Just please get this baby out of me.
But yeah, still, I for whatever reason, I still thought she was just like, well, good. Now I can, since you're like this, I can go open and take the baby now.
Take the baby.
All right. With all that said, Gorometer.
It's time for the Goro.
Fatality.
That was a PFP in there.
Intensity and consistency, put them together for the gore score. Let's start with intensity. I think that's the easiest. I'd do a 5.
I'd agree. I can agree with that.
I do a 5. I mean, dude, just the literal panning shot end scene of seeing her on the stairwell just filleted open is so brutal.
Consistency. This one, I mean, it seems like we get a bit of a break, but it's so short. It's actually not much, but I guess you still got to think about it in terms of the movie as a whole. I'd probably, personally, I think I would do like a 3.5 or a 3, somewhere in that range.
No, I mean, I had it between a 4 and a 4.5 because I mean, there's a lot of blood and gore that happens in this movie, especially with a runtime of like 120. You know,
there's a lot of blood and gore. I agree. I'm talking about consistency. Oh, okay. So you guys are much higher.
I think so. It feel like, again, with the shorter runtime. You get spurts of blood, spurts of little things. Like they start pretty quickly. I feel like.
All right, I'm good with a 4. I can be convinced
9,
for that.
I feel like is a pretty.
Yeah.
It feels very appropriate for a French extreme.
For an extreme.
For what we were going for, I think Ugat Malou is pleased.
God, if he isn't,
this one.
if he's upset with us after this,
overrunneth. Yeah,
you bring me a goddamn 9 out of 10.
I'm Ugat Malou, goddammit.
Ugat
Malou.
Oh, why you do this to me? Who knows? Who knows how he talks? We'll work on our impressions later. All right, climax. We've already gone through it. They have the big fight. Torches her face. Cuts the baby out. Sits there in the rocking chair with the burned face. I was cool with it. I liked it all. I think that's a really cool last image of the, burned La Femme with the baby in the chair and the lighting and everything.
I agree.
I don't think it's necessarily because it's like the French extreme. I knew that like there was a high probability that the baddie was going to win. It was I don't know. I wasn't really a fan of the melty face, to be totally honest with you. I felt like I could have done without that. But like, no, I thought it was kind of a really interesting end. It just didn't look good to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think with everything else that was going on, personal opinion, I think it would have hit me way more in the feels and like the thing if like half of the third act was completely condensed and taken away and like we had gotten like the first and second act with a dash of the third. I think the third act leads this movie to me into like ludicrous speed.
Okay.
With like the violence and the insanity and like the suspenders of disbelief and things like that, is that like by the time half of her face is melted off, I've already dealt with Rage Cop Zombie. So I'm sitting there going like, I don't know if anything's real anymore. I don't know if this is like getting into like
She's
surrealism. Yeah, she's a ghost the whole time.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. And there is no epilogue. It just goes to credits. That's the end.
Credits.
Do you boys have anything else you'd like to talk about in this section before we move on to the crematorium?
I don't think I have anything interesting to add.
It's time to get into our questions for tonight. How are we going to survive this one? So La Femme has made it into the Chuddle Club Crypt.
And we're all pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait, hold on.
I don't know what the Goo Gods can do.
La Femme wants our babies, okay?
I think it just needs to be one of us is pregnant.
Someone needs to be pregnant. Well, that's the thing. I think we're fine. I think she ends up in the crypt and she's just a little crazy, wandering around all the rooms looking for a woman.
She'd have a burned face with a baby.
I think fortunately...
For all we know, we have a room with her in there at the end of the movie.
That could be one of our rooms there.
How do you make the film gooier?
You don't. I don't think you do. This is the rare. I mean, like, add more people to get killed. Have an entire clown car of cops show up.
I think that'd be fun. Yeah, more people. Just keep adding people coming over to the house, and she just keeps killing them as they come in.
Certainly a way to do it. That'd be so funny. Now that would be funny. But I agree, Ross. One of the few times I agree with you on the gooier question, because I agree that it doesn't need to be.
Well, I'll be the Ross of the episode and say, yeah, give me more. Give us more gore.
She should have had twins.
She should have gone to the cop car and said, send more cops.
Send more.
All right.
You get it.
Hero level. Sarah. We got tenacity and iconography. Iconography I'm going to start with, because I think if I saw at a horror con a pregnant woman covered in blood, like maybe she had duct tape around her neck or something, I think
That's true.
You could do a Sarah costume. You'd have to kind of get specific to the end, but I think that there is some iconography there.
Just the gnarly facial cut across the lips going through Prager's like with some blood. I would be able to kind of I think the iconography is
so that said, it's still kind of just at the end, and I don't know, I'm still probably at like a 2.5 or a 3. What do you guys think?
I give it a 2.5.
Brian was going 2.
I'll say 2.5.
Oh, okay. 2.5. And tenacity. Well, she is very tenacious in self-trakes and does all sorts of stuff. Alas, she does not survive.
That is true.
Where you guys? I don't even know where to start.
I don't know. I think with tenacity, the amount of enduring punishment that woman went through in an hour and 22 minutes.
Right from the very start, before La Femme even got involved.
I mean, we start off with a car crash.
Right.
I would say, man, I would give her between a 4 and a 4.5. I mean, like she endures more than, I mean, a lot of the characters, obviously everybody dies at, shy of the La Femme, but it's just like the amount of punishment that she goes through in this, and then even still is forging a spear and threatening her own baby, like to kill it. She gave herself a tracheotomy. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, okay, well, she's gone from like pregnant victim to Rambo.
What do you think, Brian? Where are you coming in for the number?
I'm having this odd struggle because I'm like, I feel like the realism of what she goes through, and she goes through a lot, so I think there's a lot of tenacity there. But compared to, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but a lot of horror victims we see have gotten stabbed through the face, the hands, the this, the that, and then killed the villain at the end of the movie. and survived, as opposed to, and sometimes they're fighting against supernatural villains. I know we think she might be a ghost or whatever, so that's here or there. So that's where I'm like, on a very real level, yes, very, very tenacious. But I'm like, compared to some other horror people, I'm like, I don't know. That's where my head's going. But
yeah,
I
what's
do
hanging
agree.
me up is that she dies and loses to the killer.
That's my
the
thing.
biggest
Like,
hang-up for
exactly.
me.
Is that
Yeah.
a lot of horror villains or horror heroes we talk about go through similar things, not necessarily done in a very
not this extreme, but
real
I get what you're
way,
saying.
extreme way, but like things happen to a lot of people we see. I mean, you look at some Scream movies, some of those people get pretty stabbed up and whatever, but they can somehow.
I'm gonna go
I don't know.
3.75 because I don't think I can quite go to 4, even though I can kind of see what Ross was getting at. So
I could go 3.75.
All right, let's do it. All right, so that makes her total 6.25. It's pretty good.
Because it's such a tough one. I mean, where you get someone who dies. I mean, yes, she's tenacious as fuck, but like, how do you judge
ultimately
that
she does die?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, villain level 1 through 10. Iconography.
Now, I think seeing a half burned carrying around a baby at I think is
instant.
That you would be able to.
Yes.
And even some of her like earlier on stuff, like I feel like she's wearing almost.
I feel like if you did the hair and
the hair
dress,
down,
gloves,
did it all
had a
kind of
cigarette
right,
would be very important.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that look would be. I think her iconography is probably stronger than our heroes.
I agree. I think she's a great villain. So I think a high score is warranted.
I'm thinking like a 3.5. What do you guys think?
Ross?
I can be.
How do you feel?
I can be on board with that.
You can be on board with that? I can be on board with a 3.5.
Okay, 3.5.
All right.
And
all on
power
board
level
3.5.
She's regular human, but she's because of that, it kind of comes to tenacity for her too, right? And she wins. She does not give up. She gets her face burned
and messed up a whole bunch. She kills
She
a
was
lot of
able
people.
to take out an entire house of cops.
And
also like an editor,
but weren't
you know,
a couple of those guys weren't cops.
3 cops,
three
one
cops
perp.
and a perp.
Like a perp.
Yeah.
Because
the cops, they're just like plain clothes with a little armband that says police.
Yeah.
With their perp leash.
Yeah, I mean tenacity
well, I'm at like a 4.5 because it's also power level, right? So we don't want to kick her up to like, well, for gods we've always done, or for villains we've always done power level. That's bringing me lower.
Power level.
But I feel like also like mad, like her being like to me also craziness kind of factors into that too, like because she's just maniacal the entire movie. You know what I mean? Like I could for sure see a 4.25 or a 4.5.
She has the ability to turn
the only
people into zombies.
The only reason why I don't want to go that high is because historically this has always been purely power level for a villain, and for someone like her we would probably have it closer to like a 2. And for the Goo book's sake, for the record, I feel like now we're putting her closer to like godlike, can't be defeated.
Why don't we
powers.
just balance it out? Maybe 3.5. So it's not, you know what I mean? Like, because I think there's some extraordinary, like.
Well, what did you say? Like a 4.5, and I was at, so it'd be like a
4.25.
Let's do 3.25. Is that agreeable?
Sure.
6.75. So by 0.5, she beats our hero.
That's all it took. That little bit of extra.
That's all she needed.
Well, the 0.5 was the baby.
Should it have a sequel? What is your sequel? Ghost lady with baby haunts this house. The thing this 666 address. And
ooh,
no, it doesn't need a sequel.
No, I don't think it needs a sequel. If I was gonna make a sequel though, I would have like a young kid, and then the like. And
do it like 6 years later or something.
Yes. So like it's this very weird, odd kid, and you don't really know what's going on. And then the turn is this just horribly disfigured mom thing in the house who's just completely batshit crazy.
Didn't kill me, but you did leave me very badly disfigured.
All I know is that it needs to be called Outside.
Sure. Oh, that's true. The fun one.
And then we go from there.
At a summer camp.
Yeah.
Would you buy the soundtrack or score on vinyl?
Nope.
Nah. Everything.
It was like a circusy.
All the sounds I can think of from that movie are unpleasant.
Right? It's like Goofies. That's what I was hearing in my head. So,
is anything action figure worthy?
Yeah.
I take our main characters. I take La Femme, regular and post.
Do you remember Mad Balls where like they would have
where you squeeze them
and then like the mouth and the mouth would something would shoot out of the mouth? Just a mom version of that with the baby that just shoots out.
You need how do you work it? Well, I'll get to that for the next question.
So it's
right,
cut, so it looks like
plops out.
Yeah.
What merch prop promo item would you want from the film? You got to get your inside scissors. A promo
inside
item
scissors.
that says inside on it.
Yes,
Plus, that'd be a good prop.
100%.
But
onesies. Just give out a bunch of inside onesies.
What would it just say inside on it, or what would be on the onesie?
Ooh.
Why? Oh, because of the baby. I get it.
You notice Ross has been hitting the baby really hard in these questions.
Yep. All babies.
Oh, I was just thinking like a... this is very specific for people that knit, but a mom knitting needle holder.
Yes. Oh my God, that's just the neck. That's fantastic.
Very good.
There you go.
But
what's that
prop
from?
Definitely
Inside?
Those scissors would be cool. Those are some nice killing scissors. If you... I should get a pair of those scissors in case I need a weapon in my house scissors. As well.
Honestly, close second to me is the printed photograph of her, like with the flare with the glass behind the glass, so you can barely make out that woman's face.
That would be
the
cool.
One that she shows the cop.
Yeah,
that I would love that photograph.
That would be very cool. I agree. Midnight showing. What do we throw in? Let me guess. Cabbage Patch Dolls.
Oh man,
just various different baby dolls.
Yeah, I mean, obviously some kind of baby dolls
and scissors.
Kid scissors.
Nope, like the ones from the movie.
Like those ones, cool.
Heavy ass
knitting needles.
Well, because you shouldn't be smoking around pregnant women or babies.
Cigarettes.
Like throwing cigarettes or Nicorette gum every time she starts lighting up a cigarette.
That's good.
All good.
Yeah.
All right, Ross. What's the popcorn bucket?
Oh,
the open stomach.
Of course. Yeah, of course. It's got to be the open stomach.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
And it's more. It's nachos though. It's shredded chicken nachos.
It's always nachos.
Nacho tray.
Nacho. Yeah.
Or just chili. There we go. It should be chili.
Ooh. Oh my God. Movie theater chili.
Chili.
Don't forget your novelty chili cup.
One night only.
I went and saw one night only.
I saw Inside in 4D.
Inside.
Chili cook-off. The inside chili cook-off.
It's
it got everywhere. Because those seats move around. Oh my God. I swear I feel like I'm about to fall out of... I almost want those seats. I've done 4D like a couple times. I feel like I want a seatbelt in them.
You want to see what?
If you're not wearing the right pants, it feels like you're sliding around too much. I just want to be strapped in there a little bit better.
Sure. You don't feel secure.
I need to be secure.
You're a big seatbelt guy.
I feel big seatbelt.
I'm a big seatbelt guy myself.
It comes with a complimentary weighted blanket.
I work for Big Seatbelt, actually.
We actually all do. Actually.
We all do.
This podcast is brought to you by Big Seatbelt.
Are you a big boy? Do you need a seatbelt? Big seatbelt.
All right. Let's cut off our digits for the gods.
I only want your fingers.
Should we all, cut our fingers open and bleed on it?
Can you wrap your fingers around this?
I'll take a Voorhees burger and a side of Jason's fingers.
Show them.
All right, on this show, we use a rating scale of 0 to 5 fingers. Each finger represents a different quality about the movie. These ratings are meant to be subjective and not objective, because who gives a fuck how good it is?
No, objective. We're changing it up. We're going objective and not subjective anymore. We are movie critics.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Jeez Louise. Oh. All right, I have no idea how this is going to go, although I am going to save myself for last, and I choose Ross because he's making a tongue face at me.
Ooh. All right.
Very French.
Very French. Engaging. Engaging is going to get a 0.75 for me because I think with the tight runtime, I was engaged for most of the movie, and I think we've touched on it. Honestly, dude, it was Rage Virus Cop got me so fucking confused that it was like a good jog, and then I tripped, and then the rest of the movie I'm just kind of like trying to pick myself back up.
Sure.
But for Sticky's a solid 1. I mean, like there is so much. I mean, like you said, it's got top 10 head explosions. We have, I mean, the deaths are fucking crazy. Like accidental mom murder. It's just wild shit. Even the fucking perp who gets the frontal lobotomy with the scissors and tries to like fend his way off. You know what I mean? Like there's still going to be a lot of these scenes if someone goes, "Hey, you remember Inside?" Immediately. Also fetus vision. Like, you know what I mean? Like that alone is going to be, double-decker peanut butter sandwich Sticky.
Stuffable.
I was going to say, what a great choice of words for a movie called Inside. This is a tough one. I mean, like shy of like a novelty pair of scissors or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm not an I enjoy extreme horror movies, but I'm not like an extreme horror junkie by any standpoint.
Sure.
So like for me, it's like, I don't know if I'm going to own an Inside shirt, a poster, you know what I mean? A How Was It Made book. I feel like that's going to be lingering. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and say it's not impossible for me to have something from Inside in the future, so I'll give it the 0.25 because I want to give some kind of
you're not rejecting it outright, you just don't see the the chance.
Exactly. Man, Cockles is a weird one. Cockles I'm going to give the 0.5 to because I think for me, because of the engaging thing, and I started tripping up on like it's the third act for me, where it's just like I don't know what it almost got into this very bizarre surrealist kind of thing for me. So like it kind of a little lackluster, like we were saying before. If you cut that out and condense, I don't know how you would condense an hour and 22-minute movie, but like it's just like certain things in the third act just really threw it off. Because I mean, like if it were talking about the first first 2/3 of the movie, like it would be a full 1 for the Cockles for me. So like I give it a 0.5. You know what I mean? Even with the weird landing, it's still, there's some stuff there that I was like, okay, this is awesome. Especially the practical effects gore in this is fucking bonkers. It's so good. And then rewatchable, also kind of a tough one. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna see this movie again, but like I think upon viewing it, I especially seeing it a double header for the podcast, I don't know when I would actually sit down and watch this again, but I'm not opposed to it. I think because of maybe to the movie's unbenefit, that I thought the fucking certain scenes were so funny that like I would actually, for a chuckle, you know what I mean? Like I would be like, oh, you want to watch Inside? It's kind of fucked up, but it's also, there's some like ridiculous shit that goes on to this.
If you showed me this for a chuckle, I'd be so fucking mad at you, just so you know.
And for that alone, 0.5. I'm going to do a 0.5.
So that's a 3 out of 5. How does that feel?
Honestly, I thought it's a little low for me, but I think I'm just going to leave it where it lies. I think a 3 is good because I mean, like I did enjoy the ride. It's just certain parts were a little weird for me. Sure. But yeah, it was good.
Bryan, my guy, man. Lay it on me, brother.
Sure thing, bruv. Engaging, I'll give it a 1. Fully engaged. There's enough going on, and it doesn't take too much of your time to wander away from engagement, so it gets that. Sticky, I'll give it probably a 0.75. I mean, there's plenty to remember. It's a very sticky movie in that aspect because of the extreme nature of it lends to that. And stuffable, what kind of stuff, and is there imagery good enough that I would want stuff of it? I will give it the 0.25 because I think there could be some, like, I don't necessarily would want the t-shirt, but like we mentioned, there could be some, I don't know, it'd be interesting enough to have some weird bloody merch of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun and cool. Because for me, this movie is the laugh riot, fun time. I would... Cockles is interesting as well. I'd probably give that a 0.5. Just because, like I said, it didn't, I don't know. There's something weird about this movie. It didn't hit it on all the levels for me, but I enjoyed it enough for what I saw. And rewatchable, I'll give it a 0.5 as well. Not opposed to ever watching it again. Like I said, it's the extreme nature of it doesn't affect me in the way that it does for a lot of people. So it's relatively easy to watch. Just a wild thing to say.
An easy watch.
Yeah. So if you ever want to hang out with me and have a good time and an easy watch, we'll watch it Inside together. And the 3 sounds fine. Like I said, it actually does. That sounds higher than what I thought I was going to give it. I thought I was going to give it like middle of the road 2.5 because, like I said, it didn't. Yeah. I wasn't pissed. I wasn't mad at the movie by any means, but it didn't really affect me in the way I think it's intended to. But I had a fine time. Yeah.
Cool. 3 out of 5. My turn. Engaging, I'm going to give a 1. Definitely fully engaged both times. Second time, maybe even like to my detriment because the belly stuff again, especially the second one, I was just like, I don't want to see this again, but I couldn't not watch it. Sticky, I'll give 0.75 because I am sure that whenever I get around to watching this again, I will have forgotten about things. But obviously there's so much memorable stuff for all the same reasons you guys had, a lot of the shock value. So 0.75 there. Stuffable, while I also can't think of anything I want, I'm a little higher on I would like to have an inside thing, but it's only 0.5. There's certainly plenty of cool imagery that, even though I can't imagine really wanting to get an inside shirt, if there was a cool one that I like the design enough, I would get it.
What about an inside sleeping bag?
An inside,
you just get to crawl into it.
Yeah, it looks like her, the front of it. It looks like her on the stairs. Yeah.
You crawl in through the middle of it.
You crawl in through the middle,
or maybe the front is her when she first lays down before the attack, and the back is her when she lays down after the attack.
Yeah, it's like a fucked up tauntaun. You know what I mean? He's gonna
Cockles. I think I'm gonna give a 0.5 here. Because it's got so much stuff that normally doesn't work for me. I've seen, I don't know, half a dozen new French extremity movies. I don't like any of them, with the exception of this one. We've covered Martyrs. I make fun of it all the time. I think it's a dumb movie. But this is, we haven't mentioned it. This is one of the big 4 of new French extremity movies. It's this, Martyrs, Frontiers, and High Tension. I haven't seen Frontiers, but I've seen the other ones and a couple others. Anyway,
so we've done 2 of the 4.
We've covered 2 of the 4. Yeah,
that's fun.
So it's not like, it's weird because it's got that sticky icky, which we've talked about before, where it had its intended effect on me. So I'm going to kick my cockles up to 0.75 or maybe even a 1. I'm doing a 1.
Ooh, full cockle kick.
Cause it's that anti-cockle type of thing where, I know you guys were having a totally different experience, but for me, when the credits started rolling, I had one of those like, Holy shit. Like, fuck. Just sort of lost for words. Couldn't do anything but mutter expletives type of ride.
Yeah.
So again, it's not like normally my cockles are a good thing when they're at a 1, and I wouldn't say that was the case for this, but it still gets it. And then rewatchable, I'm going to go 0.5 because I'm not going to run to watch it again, certainly. But I will watch it again one day. There will be one day where I'm like, you know what? It's been long enough. I don't quite remember. I'll give it a watch. Or maybe I'll,
you start knitting. Just watch it while knitting.
Yeah, next time I'm hanging out with a pregnant person, I'll throw it on. All right.
Call.
So that gives me a 3.75. That feels pretty good. I wasn't sure where I'd be. Honestly, actually, at the start of this, I thought I'd be maybe around a 3.5 before we recorded. But your reaction to this movie strengthened my like for this movie. If anything. Yeah. Made me feel stronger in my reaction to it. So I'm good with a 3.75.
Love it. Awesome. So we got a few club members popping in.
That's right.
Our
The
acolytes
acolytes
got a couple things to say.
So I have Kate's right here. Kate said, "It's been a while since I watched this. It has zero rewatchability for me." I think that's understandable, Kate. But I did think the performances were pretty good. A rather sticky movie for sure. I would give it 2.5 out of 5 fingers. What the fuck would a t-shirt for this movie involve? I'll pass, thanks.
All valid statements.
This definitely requires some light viewing afterwards. Godspeed, Chuddlemen. I hope you are all okay after this one. Bryan was just fine. This was his light watching.
This was his palate cleanser.
This is my feel good movie of the year.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you should watch a Serbian film, you fucking edgelord.
No. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I'm not clamoring for this. I just thought it was funny.
I know. I'm playing. All right. Did Scotty also have something to say?
I take offense to that. Yes, he did.
How dare you, sir?
He said engaging. 1, this movie dares you to look away. Sticky. 1, this movie dares you to erase it from your mind. Stuffable. 1, I still don't get this stuffable thing. Sam said it was about design. So yes, this movie was designed well. I'd also get a t-shirt with big ass scissors on it. So 1.
Oh, a scissor shirt. Yeah. That's easy.
Cockles.
That's easy.
1. It's hard to say a movie like this hit me in the cockles, but it does. It's brutal, but it's filled with the kind of tension I love. And the pacing is perfection. Rewatchable 1. Also hard to call it rewatchable, but then I rewatched it twice when we covered it, and I could watch it again. 5 out of 5, one of the best French extreme movies I've seen. F, the American remake.
Oh,
F it.
Shots fired.
F it.
F it.
Inside.
And over here we would say, frick it. But Scotty is fun with horror, and they are wholesome with horror too. Mm-hmm. So
that's right.
F it.
F it, he says. Cool. Thanks, Scotty. I'm glad you liked it so much. Actually, well, Inside Baseball, I text him and was like, we got to do an extreme gore movie. Do you think Inside would count? And he was like, yes, I do. He was right.
It worked.
Correct.
So our total score for the Chuddlemen and the stamp into the Goo Book is a 3.3, which isn't too bad. Higher than mid-range for sure. It sits it in quite a bit of company, including classics like Chud, The Menu, Friday the 13th, Part 5, Friday the 13th, Part 7, Friday the 13th, Part 8, Curse of Chucky, Hush, Uzumaki as well. Ooh, Uzumaki. Spiral.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it doesn't get
Good
to
stuff.
stay in the crypt, though. Thanks for
Toss
being
it out,
here.
throw it into one of the other weird rooms.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your existence...
Throw it in the nursery.
Your existence shall be noted in the Goo Book.
Its existence is noted.
Well, with all that done, that does it. We did it. We chuddled inside the French wall. And that does it for the Chuddle Club meeting for this episode. If you want to stay up to date with the show, follow Chuddle the Pod on Instagram and Threads. You can follow at Ross Purvis on Instagram if you want to see his tattoos, get his artwork. You can even get tattooed by him if you summon him in the and you're in the Central Florida area. You can follow all of us on Letterboxd if you'd like. Chuddle the Sam, Chuddle the Ross, Chuddle the Bryan with a Y. If you want to see what we're watching, what lists I'm making, what comments I'm doing. I don't know if these guys are doing any of those types of things. You can jump in our Discord if you want to hang out and chat. We're in there. People are talking about horror movies. Just to make it easy for all that, there's a link to it in the show notes. Once again, thanks for listening. If you made it this far, be a friend, tell a friend, spread the show around, interact any way you can. It helps us out. And we thank you very much.
Thank you.
Join us in the next episode when we offer tribute to Letharion, the Goo God of psychological horror, with a found footage modifier, holy modifier.
Extreme.
Yeah, found footage extreme. So that'll be fun. You can check that out. Thanks for listening. Until next time, avoid the time loop.